What I'm going to demonstrate today is how to quickly export your contacts from iOS for transfer to the Blindshell or any other device. You can refer to our video that demonstrates how to import your contacts, and we'll have some more content around it as well as, far as how to get contacts onto your device in the first place. But in order to begin any of this, if you're an iPhone user and you want to export your contacts, it's very simple. I'm going to use Siri to launch the Contacts app first. Open Contacts.
Contacts, edit button.
And now my Contacts app is open. If you do not find the edit button when you first launch Contacts, you may want to go to the top left. I am at the very top edge of the screen. If edit is not your option, you will probably see back. So that means you want to navigate back out until you're at the root of the Contacts application, which means you can see all of the accounts in the list, aka groups of contacts that you have here. So I am on the edit button. I'm going to flick to the right.
Add list button.
There's an add list button, so you could create a new contact group. So if you're trying to export, say, a subsection of your contacts, you don't want all of them, this would be the way to start that process by first creating a new list, aka group.
Lists, heading.
And then we get to the list heading.
dt@innovations.com contacts button, expanded.
And the first thing we're at is one of the contact accounts that is set up on my iPhone. And I'm going to flick right again. I could flick down to collapse this if I had, say, multiple accounts, say maybe a Google account and an iCloud account and an Exchange account. And I knew which one I wanted to get to, and I wanted to get there very quickly without having to navigate through the extra groups. But however, we're going to just flick right.
All dt@innovations.com contacts 1700.
Now, this would export all of my contacts, and this is what I'm going to choose as the option here. But also, if you have groups, as I do,
global address book 12 button, personal 1728.
You could also go through and export those groups independently. So
all dt@innovations.com.
We'll go back to all.
Global address book 12. All dt@innovations.com.
And to start the export process, you can do one of two things. With VoiceOver on, you're going to flick down with one finger.
Export.
And you hear export, and you can double tap. You can also perform a one finger triple tap or a double tap and hold if you don't have VoiceOver on to get this menu to come up.
All dt@innovations.com contacts.
And it is going to process for a couple of moments, and then we are going to have our share sheet up on the screen.
AirDrop button.
And from this point, I can do several things. I can AirDrop this. I can email it. I can send it in a message. I can save it to cloud storage. I can save it to files on my device. Depending on the means of you getting your contacts to your Blindshell Classic, either of these will work. If your email is configured on your Blindshell, then email it to yourself. That is a very quick way to get it there. If not, maybe save it to Dropbox or OneDrive or whatever cloud syncing service that you use so that you can transfer the contact export vCard to your Blindshell Classic device directly and then import it there. But all this is going to do is export a vCard with all of your contacts, and you shall be good to go.